The new year is here, so maybe you are looking for new and fresh ideas to kickstart a positive path ahead. But let's be honest here, it can be stressful and overwhelming with all of the options. So Ellie Krieger, one of the nation's leading nutritionists and author, is with us today to show you several ways to incorporate affordable, fresh foods into any 2020 meal plan. Welcome, Ellie. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm going to help boil it down for you because it can be so confusing. And one of the things to keep in mind is that it really all starts at the grocery store because what you buy is what you're going to eat. So keeping that as your starting point, and that's why I have partnered with Aldi because they have everything you need to stay on track, on budget, and also to stay inspired, to keep up with these resolutions, to keep up with these healthy habits. And what I find is, and by the way, 1 in 3 of their products are award-winning, so that's inspiring to me too. But what I find is that people are very confused because all of these plans, these diet plans out there, can seem very contradictory. But actually, I want to assure you, you don't need to do anything extreme to stay on track. And also, all of these plans, even the ones that seem like opposites, have certain things in common, and I'm going to highlight those for you now. One of the things that they have in common is getting more seasonal produce. So having a variety of colorful seasonal produce in your life on a regular basis all throughout the day is really key. So making sure you shop for that. So that's why I'm really highlighting that here. And then combining that with some kind of protein. So every meal should have some kind of colorful produce, some kind of healthy protein. So it could be fish, it could be chicken, it could be meat. This stir fry that I have here is from my new book called Whole in One. And it's complete healthy meals in one sheet pan, pot, or skillet. So I've incorporated lots of colorful produce. It's a zucchini noodle stir fry with beef, and here I'm using the ground beef that's organic and grass-fed, and it was just awarded the Good Housekeeping Nutritionist Approved emblem. So that's exciting. That's from Aldi, and also plant proteins, working those in. Whether you're vegetarian or not, working plant proteins into your life is a good idea. So plant proteins are like nuts, seeds, beans, nut butters, things like hummus, things like veggie burgers, all eggs, all great protein options.
So you covered a lot, and again, this is all available at Aldi, and we're talking about plant protein. You mentioned animal protein. How do we get enough healthy protein into the mix? Because I feel like that's a daily struggle.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about counting grams necessarily, but if you just think about getting some kind of protein at every meal or snack. So breakfast, it could be eggs. Many people don't realize that milk actually has a lot of protein in it. So if you make your oatmeal with milk, for example, in the morning, you put some nut butter onto some whole grain toast, that's morning protein. Then I have in my book 125 meals, so that could cover lunch and dinner. One of them is a soup that is so delicious, and I would eat this as a snack also. It's chicken vegetable soup, so it's like a chicken noodle soup flavor, but instead of noodles, I use quinoa, and that amps up the nutritional value, actually adds even more protein. So it doesn't have to be difficult. Doing things like having veggie burgers in your freezer, and then you can make a veggie burger, but I also like to crumble them up into taco shells and make tacos with lots of beautiful, colorful vegetables, almost make a little slaw for the top of that. So these are just ideas that are super easy and affordable and attainable. Also, in terms of other healthful foods or things that people should be focusing on, regardless of the plan you're on, it's reducing sugars and refined grains. And so lots of suggestions for that, including whole grains and also whole fruit instead of a sugary dessert. And you can solve your sweet tooth that way.
Okay, Ellie, thank you so much. It sounds like you have a lot of great recipes. Where can we go for more information on all of the colorful goodness we see?
Oh, yeah. So for more information, you can go to aldi.us.
Okay, thank you so much. Here's to a happy and healthy new year.
You too.
This segment of It's About You was sponsored by Aldi.